The juice is loose.
Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. Where to start? Firstly, I would like to say hello and thank you for clicking on the video. This is FilmForge, where we do movie reviews, discussions, and or topics. Today we will be reviewing Beetlejuice Beetlejuice with a spoiler-free review. Now we will be discussing certain movie details which people may find as spoiler-ish, so to speak. So that's to be known without ruining the movie for you. So if you don't want any details in the movie, do not watch this video. But if you don't mind talking about the plot and some of the stuff, then come on and join me. And without further ado, let's jump into the review. So this particular film was so close to being amazing, or just an all-around great film. But like any other film, this movie has some issues, which we will discuss in a bit. For those unaware, the synopsis of this film, to summarize, is 3 generations of the Dietz family return to Winter River after a family tragedy. Lydia's life is disrupted with a rebellious daughter who discovers a portal to the afterlife. And Beetlejuice is summoned once more, bringing chaos and his signature mayhem. In essence, this is the plot. For those of you unaware of the actor who plays Charles Dietz, who plays the father in the original Beetlejuice, he was not able to return for this film due to some actions he had committed in real life. And we won't really dive deep into that, just he's a real bad person and did some horrible things. But enough of that. To my first point, this film had to solve the issue of his character not really being too involved. And what other way than to kill off his character? And to have this be the driving force that lures the Dietz family back to Winter River. And you know what? In Beetlejuice fashion, they make the situation work. Would you say it is the best possible way? But no. But hey, it works, I suppose. Let's word it that way. They make it work, and it plays for an interesting situation where we have these characters we love literally being brought into the world that we know and love. And it's really interesting to see. Leading us into one of the issues with this film being it is a ridiculously long time since the first original film, meaning it has to reintroduce all the characters and show where their current lives are in the given moment. The film does an okay job of rehashing everything and introducing characters, but this does occur at a slow pace, which I think affects the film. And it is done in a fashion where you want and need the energy to pick up. And it honestly becomes a pacing issue where you want it to be faster. You want the story to kind of move along. It does throw in some nostalgia in the early parts of the movie with some comical moments, but it does have a slow start within this film. This film introduces a new protagonist, being Dolores, who is a former wife of Beetlejuice who is seeking revenge. They introduce her in an amazing way, showcasing that she is definitely a force to be reckoned with, and is maybe at the same level as Beetlejuice when it comes to his demon strengths. And when watching the film, you do get to see her throughout the film, but I don't think they use her enough, in my opinion, or build a strong enough foundation where they must deal with her. She kind of gets introduced and is somewhat of a main focus, but they don't give her enough plot to make you feel concerned with her character or feel like this character is someone who needs to be dealt with. And I think it hurts the film. It hurts that plot line. Then another side plot with Jenna Ortega's character, which was really interesting, was that she met this boy. And honestly, I can argue that this plot wasn't developed enough. Yes, they touch upon it and they dive somewhat into this plot, but it is kind of paced weird, and the way they go about handling it, same thing with Dolores' character, it wasn't for me. And honestly, I think those two plots definitely hurt the film. Same thing being with Lydia's husband character, or Astrid, which is Jenna Ortega's character's father. This relationship in the film is definitely highlighted, but definitely not touched upon enough. It could have been a staple emotion point for the film, and the movie just doesn't exactly deliver on this. And I could say the issue here is the movie had way too many plots to tell. It almost like it had too much of a load and not enough time. But dealing with the good parts of the movie now, the CGI and the practical effects were amazing, and Tim Burton did an amazing job on the effects for this movie, especially in the sequences related towards Beetlejuice or the afterlife. This movie is primarily set in the afterlife and expands that universe, which is amazing to see, and they do a really great job of that. Not to mention, this film does in fact give Beetlejuice an origin story, which the original had not done, which is really nice to see, and it just adds to his character. Overall, is Beetlejuice worth watching? Yes. Would I say it is better than the original? No. But as far as sequels go, it's not terrible, it's just not the best. And that's just my honest opinion. I did, although, enjoy the film. But go watch it for yourself with some friends or family and just let me know what you think. Or, I mean, even if you're by yourself, just go check out this film. Worth checking out at least. If I had to give this film a rating on a letter scale, I would have to give it a B-. And I think that's more than fair, given the circumstances when you watch the movie. You'll probably feel the same way. But that was my review for Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And if you want more reviews or movie news, subscribe, as I'll be posting more content. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you seen the film? Do you like it? Did you not like the way they took the story? So let me know your thoughts. And with all that, this is FilmForge, and till the next time, take care.